on there.
Don't discriminate type of nigga.
Oh, bro, I felt so.
I never been
everybody
because
feel
you a
that his
nigga, bitch.
consequences.
No, you
Yes,
do
that's a word now.
Hey,
consequences.
this is the Birmingham BK.
So what I'm telling you is,
strong arm and everything.
just remember, like,
y'all looking at the lost files,
right now,
the current files. You know what I'm saying?
You
This is the making
know
of
that,
what we
especially
do.
because you last week.
This is a part of the show. This is like really the part that they don't show on radio. They don't say on radio.
I'll let you know I
love
it.
it.
Let me tell you this.
And my man's got the whole
This was
the
not
whole
manipulated.
sound.
Yeah, no,
This
no.
was made to happen.
Yeah.
We
So
are
guess
like
what?
good.
You talk Godspeed, bro?
I love this nigga right now.
I just,
all y'all niggas.
I tell. Welcome back.
Yo.
Hey,
Yo,
How y'all doing?
Who used to do that? Yo. Every time they come on.
Charlamagne.
That was Charlamagne?
That was Charlamagne.
Oh, I ain't stealing the Charlamagne. I ain't stealing the Charlamagne.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you guys.
I ain't gonna lie. Pat built like Charlamagne.
Pat is over there.
That's a compliment, man.
Hey, man.
I said too.
We'd like to welcome y'all to another wonderful, spectacular, splendiferous, fantastic episode of the Flawless Victory Radio Show. I am the Alabama ambassador, Jacoby Boykins, and I'm sitting here with my dog, Rich Chamberlain, and my big dog, OG P. Rose. And we are here to bring y'all another wonderful episode of the Flawless Victory. We're glad that y'all joining us. As always, we're going to start another episode off with a slice of humble pie. That's how we start. That's how we end it. And in the end, that's how y'all win it. So, Mr. Chamberlain.
Let's eat, baby.
Let's
Where that
eat.
pie at? Where that pie
Hey,
at?
that pie right here, man.
Yeah.
Straight to y'all. Y'all already know what's up, man. Look, check it, man. Look. Because I know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all listening to the show. Hope y'all caught last couple episodes. They've been very good and powerful. So check this out. Be steadfast in stewardship because it stops one from being lazy.
Tell
I'm
him
gonna say that again now.
Tell him again now. Flush him
I
out.
know I gotta flush it out, you know, and we gotta bring it back. Be steadfast in stewardship because it allows oneself not to be lazy. And if I were to just further ponder over that or elaborate,
bro.
you feel me?
Elaborate, yeah.
Stewardship, man, that's something that I feel like motivates me to be a person that that's a Samaritan or a person that does great deeds for people. And that word stewardship, man, being a steward, like somebody's name's Stewart. You know, what if it's Stewart? Right? I used to have a he wasn't my boss, but he was my boss's boss named Stewart. We used to call him Stewart every time. But you don't understand that man's name actually means something. Well, with a D, not a T.
Yeah.
But y'all get what I'm coming from. Man, I've done things to give to the homeless, to right now, I coach football, all that stuff. That's the type of stewardship I display on out because I'm a public figure. Not for the, oh yeah, he's doing this and that. Not for that. Nah, because I want to do it, man. I got kids that play football, so why not invest into what it is that they do? So be a great steward, man. It's not gonna allow you to be lazy, bro. Because you're gonna always have something to do. You're gonna always have somebody to do something for.
Facts.
Correct.
Somebody to think about other than
Facts.
yourself.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that one because OG over there clapping like he
Let
get
me
the Holy
add.
Ghost.
He just gave y'all the recipe. I call that the cure for depression.
Okay.
Because really, depression is really when you are focusing too much on you instead of what's going on around you. Get up off your behind, get to work, do something for somebody, and over that time, you will lose even the thought or the inkling about what was bothering you so much. Because you, trust me, y'all, that's how God operates. We have to transcend through each other, help each other. That's how we build. That's how we grow. That's how we grow to the closest version of perfection that we can become. That's how we get there by helping others, man. I just want to add on, bro. Nice slice, bro. Nice
Hey man,
slice.
look, hey, look. I just try to, I try to do things like that to give to the public or to the world so they can understand that you're not listening to, not even that. You are listening to intelligence every time anyone speaks on this platform. So that's
the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
And people,
That's the goal.
And people remember that stuff, man. It goes a long way, and you never know. I tell my kids all the time, be good to people. You just don't know when you're gonna run back into them.
There you go, man. Don't burn
You
no
know what I'm
bridges.
saying? I used to work in a prison, and I still run into some of them guys that was locked up. And every time they see me, they show love. Whether they own a business, they got something going on. they look out for me. Now, you same dudes could see me, and I don't even recognize them at the time.
Yeah.
They could, you know what I'm saying? They can hit me with that move, you know what I'm saying?
No,
So I mean, it's true, you know.
Man, you know what? I ain't like him when I was inside.
Oh, I did, yeah, you know.
But I pretty sure you wasn't that kind of guy.
Nah, because I built my relationship off respect. I said, look, y'all already locked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the police. I'm just here to work. I ain't looking for nothing. But if I catch you, then I gotta get you.
I gotta do my job.
They respected that, and they showed me love, and it went both ways. So, you know what I'm saying? Even now, I doing my mentorship for the school district.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coaching basketball and helping with football.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like when I trained Trick, I ain't charge him a dime for that.
You didn't. Hey guys, he trained Trick Williams of the WWE now.
So, but I ain't try. I said all you gotta do is drive us to the facility.
Yeah, man.
Cause I was just getting off work, so I wasn't doing all that.
Right.
so
good steward.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, you heard not being a good steward, man.
Cause I didn't have nobody to do that for me.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying. So if you know you in a better situation to help somebody than what you was in at one time, help them.
Pay it forward.
Yeah, pay it forward, man. Because and do it because you just want to. I did that with no. I just wanted to see that man make it. That's why I did. Cause I didn't have that for me. So I did it to see him make it and do better. He's doing well, and I'm proud of that. I don't need nothing from that man. I told him, he's like, "What you want from me?" I said, "I want your success."
There you go.
That's all I want for you to be successful. And he doing.
I promise you, bro.
He doing just
I learned that's better than money, man. Like we chase the bag so often, man.
Man, the bag gonna come when
y'all understand what money really does. Money,
right.
Money motivates movement.
There you go.
That's all it is. It ain't about things. Things come and go. Man make things.
Right.
They come from the dirt, they go back to the dirt. But to be able to motivate, help, educate, bless, cover someone, that's what the real bag is about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And really, in a sense, you yourself are the bag.
Right.
You are the bag of money. Your potential to help another is like you can't put a dollar amount on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your time.
Your time, bro.
Is that. Mind you, the upper people, they know this. They know this.
Right.
But once you know that, you can move mountains with just your giving of love, caring and sharing, bro.
We talked about that on the last show, the value of time.
Yeah, definitely.
How it
wasting
is
somebody's time.
Right, how the value of time is
Yeah,
just as much as money. And so, you know, that's why time is money is such an important phrase. But I say time is my life.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm with that.
So, like I said, you know, I'm on my second one now.
Right.
So I'm making the most of it.
Hey, look. Speaking of making the most of something, man.
Oh, man.
Gotta make the most of this show. Hold on, y'all. We got somebody over here, man. This man over here quiet, but it's fine because
he's quiet.
Know we gotta bring him in. So let's go and bring this
You
guy
know what?
in.
The devil
Look,
moves quietly.
Special guest host, man.
I can call him the devil.
Special
You know my
guest
guy,
host,
boy.
man.
My guy.
My guy, Chestnut, is in the building.
Chestnut.
A1 Day One founder, owner.
Yes.
I'm part founder, part owner.
Part of the life.
Just want to put it
My
out
brother
there.
from another
A1 Day One
mother.
clothing line, man. Hey, it's coming to
Cousin from doing the
cities near
dozen.
you. We're gonna do pop-up shops, all that stuff coming, man. Be on the lookout for him. But I'm gonna let him go ahead and go ahead and come through on the intro. But it's Chestnut, everybody.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Everybody
Tell him
clap
who
for
you
this
be,
man,
bro.
dog.
Tell him who you be, bro.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Put him notice. Put him on notice, bro.
Hey, I felt everything y'all said. I was ad-libbing in my head. I was ad-libbing in my head.
Oh.
I swear I was. I was saying,
And he got us on the
you
live right
know
now.
what
I'm
saying?
tripping.
I was in
I
there.
didn't even know.
I was with y'all silently, but y'all felt that at the same time. I looking at me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I appreciate everything y'all over here. We having a good time. But far as just the value of people and value of time, you still gotta hold each other accountable. As far as like, if you know you're wasting your time, don't make no excuses.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta be grown. Sometimes it is scared looking in the mirror. It is. It's scared looking in the mirror. Because when you look in the mirror, you really see you. You don't. You see you, but you really see you.
He don't lie to you.
And then sometimes you don't want to look at that mirror, but you got to.
Yes.
You gotta go there because you know what I'm saying. Like, if you're scared of that mirror, then how can you hold somebody else accountable for anything when you hold yourself accountable?
Right.
You gotta let people know as far as like, I'm that person. I'm good. I'm great. But they gotta feel it too. But you gotta feel yourself first.
Right.
You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying. So whatever y'all want to talk about, let's get it.
Look. What we're gonna do first before we even get to whoever the world Jew is, my boy. let's go ahead and just take a quick break. Let's go ahead and play some music for the fans. They like hearing what we got going for them. And we're going to come right back with y'all with the flawless victory.
Oopsie.
Yo,
Welcome back.
Okay.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, I just called
Yes,
it. Hey,
sir.
man, welcome back to the Flawless Video Radio Show, man. We are live. We are in form with my boy Chestnut in the building.
Good.
Chess.
It was good.
Nut
Hey,
in
let's-
the building.
Let's just hop straight into it with this guy, man. This is a special dude, man. Hey, Chestnut, tell the world who you are. Just tell them what you do. Tell them where you from. You feel me?
Okay. Well, I'm from Columbia. I've been
Alright.
raised here, born here.
Mm-hmm.
About me, I love myself. I love myself to a point like I'm at peace. You can't mess with my peace.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a village with my peace too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like when I know when I'm down, I'm not down because I got my boys, I got family members, I got everybody gonna put me up to a point. When I was younger, it was more of like not understanding that, but it was a point. It was a point to understand. There's a point to understanding to a point like I have a good community, so it's about that. But as far as me, I got fashion gear called A1 Day One, like kids. Rich Chamberlain said earlier. Got a podcast coming out soon, and I got as far as like our foundation, our franchise. Of course, we have our family here. You know what I'm saying? Flawless victory. Whoopsie! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We want some Mortal Kombat things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but yeah. I'm a basketball fiend. I'm a sports fiend. I'm a father fiend.
This dude is really real on the court, though, y'all.
Yeah.
This man can
I
really
like to-
hoop.
Yeah. But I'm such a. I feel like as good as I'm older now, but as good as I let my game speak, I let the people speak. I don't speak for them. You feel me?
Man, this is the dude
I
that every
gotta
time
go-
he comes to the court, everybody,
Yeah, that's back in the day.
he
though.
cannot be the team captain. He can't be.
What I'm saying, that's just back in the day. I don't speak for myself because at the end of the day, at the time when I was hooping and doing whatever I got to do as far as I rather hoop with my bros and take an L with my bros
There
than
you go.
hoop with some guys to get
Right,
a
some
win. It's a
randoms.
fake win.
Right.
They ain't a real win to me. My
Right.
my real win is with my bros, a team that we supposed to lose to. You know how good we feel?
Mhm.
You know how good my bros feel that's not hoopers?
Yeah.
If I get on it because I'm the man? You
This
feel me?
guy plays with the most non-hoopers ever. Like, he'll take a team full of non-hoopers, guys that play football, soccer, whatever,
Push.
and go against a bunch of
But
hoopers.
it's not only that. It's just they like the conversation about when I had a conversation like 2 weeks ago with somebody about the conversation about being a real man.
Mhm.
A real man is your name.
Okay.
A real if it's a conversation about as far as rules of you being a real man, we would have came on a machine.
Are we talking now?
Yeah. The environment and everything everybody goes through, a real man is your name.
Okay.
So when I hang with people that I feel I can feel, yeah, I take an L with them over a win with somebody that I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of
Let's go.
L's and wins and basketball,
Let's go.
yeah.
The biggest trade of the century.
right.
So they say.
Right.
The only trade
Right.
you ever heard of on that side of the fence that
Mhm.
made any sense. Speak on it.
Welcome home, Brittany Griner.
BG.
Yes. BG went home.
This situation, and I'm not gonna get on my soapbox, but man, I really don't like people sometimes.
Talk to me.
There's some people that are upset about the situation. Now, mind you, the people that are mentioned in this story, a lot of people didn't even know about. Let's be honest. Nobody knew about the man that was traded from Ms. Griner. A lot of people just mad because she's a black lesbian.
Yeah,
That's a real big issue.
Yeah.
Her skin color, her sexual preference. I don't care about nothing about that. What you do is what you do. But the fake outrage. Y'all gotta come on, man. Y'all gotta stop that fake outrage. Y'all don't even know the people in the story. Y'all mad, and I'm saying y'all because I'm generalizing.
Nobody,
You know exactly.
Brittany Griner.
Some people don't know her voice.
Right? Oh, because.
She sound like Kane.
Oh, okay. Who are we? Brittany Griner can probably R&B some of y'all dudes, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
But for you to be mad about somebody that you mad because the Marine didn't come home. That ain't nobody called but the people that's got it. So you being mad about that is pointless. Again, you knew nothing about these people before this story broke. you cared nothing about this story before it broke. So stop the fake outrage. And I ain't done talking about y'all people.
Oh, you're right.
We got more stuff to talk about, but that's just my
Bro, 10 months, bro.
Soapbox.
10
months.
10 months, bro.
I knew she was.
You're holding somebody captive under their will. First off, for a weed pen. All right.
I think that was planted personally.
No, it was.
It probably was hers, though.
But for the most part, no. I'm not gonna say planted because obviously, I'm gonna tell you how these governments and how these states play, man. They create their own leverage.
Sure, it's a political
So they
ploy.
knew that we had their guy.
Right.
Obviously, he knows people. He has names,
Mm-hmm.
and they've been on this run of locking people up for the last 5 years or so, probably since Obama administration. They know he has the names. They want to get anybody who can give them some info to pin somebody else up under the bus, bro. So they will play the dirty politics game
Right.
left
So
and right.
think
And she
about
just
this.
happened to be a pawn.
So think about this,
It's
though.
a political ploy.
So think about this, though. It's some dude named Victor.
Boo. Yeah. He's a gun
Victor
runner,
Boo?
man. Yeah. Victor
He's a Russian arms dealer known as the Merchant of Death.
They made a
Yeah.
movie
So
about
that's
it.
how
Yeah.
you know that that's how you know that we are doing things and not giving it, like not telling the public, like these guys are out here. You feel what I'm saying? Like walking the streets while we're out here because he's a merchant. He's some big guy, the Merchant of Death.
Yeah, the movie about him was
We
really
had
good.
we had a Russian person that is over here illegally doing some dirty stuff.
What's the name of that movie?
We're
I
able to
watched it,
trade
too.
somebody like that to them, bro.
So
How long we had this guy? We couldn't been do this for this lady.
This actually should make you say, have we done this before?
Correct. How many
Yeah.
times
Oh,
have we
hold
done
on.
this?
How many times?
How many times
have we done this? See,
Yeah, The Lord of War. That's the name
there
of
you
the
go.
movie. It's
The
called
rabbit
Lord of
hole
War.
goes, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
So I got a question though. I'm gonna be the person that on the opposite of what y'all saying. It's just like I told my bros the other day. I tell them this all the time. Everybody wants to be understood, but everybody's not understanding.
Correct.
No, of course
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it comes to our environment, right? Just little rules. If somebody break it, what we gonna do? If she never had that, she'd have been good.
Correct.
So we can't get mad because she's famous. Because if it was a regular human being that never been talked about, you never knew nothing about it.
Yes,
But
I
it's
would-
not
I
the
would-
fact.
I wasn't
hold
even
on.
mad about that.
It's not the
No,
fact.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not the fact that she had the weed pen. It's the fact of the extremity of the punishment.
But it's
Was
not our
unjust.
environment. It's their environment. It's their rules. It's
Right.
they, what they got.
Right.
So,
But
so
everybody knows that it was done unjust. They made it. They made
no,
it.
so
like-
hold on. He says unjust.
There you go.
Is Americans unjust?
Absolutely. It's one of
So
the most
why are we
unjust
arguing
places.
about something that we deal with every single
Man,
day?
And,
listen.
here's what he's trying to say. In my backyard, we make the rules. You're not
I understand that.
You're not indigenous to these grounds.
Correct.
So don't get too comfortable
Correct.
in unfamiliar ground.
Correct.
Because your name is more important than
There you
your
go.
title.
Now, plant
Your
money.
name is more important than your title.
Russia deals with a lot of Americans. Roy Jones Jr. He's a favorite over there. He goes over there. They treat him like a king. There's plenty of other celebrities who go over there and have a ball. The Locks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, they love hip hop,
Yeah.
Over there.
hardcore rappers.
We gotta get over
They
there.
love them.
We gotta get over
They
it.
deal with them. But Russia has always been war-based. They play no games.
No games.
When it comes to them getting what they
No
want,
finessing.
they will take it to extreme measures to get what they want. Now, mind you, America does it too, but they do it on the slide. Listen, Russia gives up.
Yeah.
About
Is there between Russia having rules and you're a potential ops? You come to the United States, they think everybody out there don't agree with them.
Right.
There you go.
So it's two different things. So what I'm saying is, it's a bunch of Britney Grinders it could have been.
Oh yeah.
It's just she's
Absolutely.
famous. Everybody know her.
It's a political
I get it.
move, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Understanding, far as that will be charging her for, but she's not here. to
You know,
be
like she's not an
You know what I'm
entity
saying?
to
She's
us.
not. She's not into our
It'd be
environment.
different,
to
like-
understand. So we
it'd be
can't-
different if she was
'cause
Russian.
If I was at your house, you said no smoking, no weed.
Thank you.
And then I brought, hold on, no smoking weed, no cigarettes, no nothing. If I'm an understanding dude, even if I just bought a bag of weed in your house, if you mad, I should understand because you don't like weed.
Right.
Because your wife don't like weed. Nobody like weed. So if I bought a bag and you got upset and kicked me out, why would I get mad about that? Because it's his rules of his house.
And you talk about the extremities. Mind you, first of all, it was a rule that was broken. They have the what you call it? They have
We'll say just cause. I mean,
That,
it
what,
really is just cause.
say just cause
Yeah.
they point is they can push the ball as far as they want.
Yeah, it's
I
their
mean,
On this
it's
round.
their
It's
jurisdiction.
their jurisdiction,
It's like
yeah.
it's like you go
But
to
everybody understood that.
I
It's,
tell you,
it's still
go
about.
to, go to Portugal and steal.
So I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I'm not her breaking the rules. She did that. Now whatever punishment she got is what she got. That's not even noteworthy to me. I don't really care about that because that's basic law.
Yeah.
You break a rule, you pay the price.
You pay the price.
Now the price may be steeper in some situations. I've seen it happen 100 times. Somebody can do one thing and get a slap on the wrist. Another person can get slapped with the book. So
Before I interrupt you though, the difference between USA and Russia because money speaks for the USA. Money talks.
yeah, it
So
does.
that's the difference.
It does, but what I'm saying is, my whole point was the people that was upset about her being set free. That's what my
That's
that's where I was
fake,
coming from.
yeah.
Like,
That's
come on,
fake.
the whole situation is of her own doing, but I'm talking about the end results here.
These the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
people who was
Okay.
mad about George Floyd. And let me get deep on this one. Here in the city, Columbia, South Carolina, George Floyd happened. We tore the city up. A young boy, 7 years old, in the house playing the Xbox. Argument happens outside the house between some teenagers, throwing up sets. One pull out a gun, shot through the house, bullet hits the 7-year-old in the chest, kills him dead while he was playing the Xbox. Runs up to his mommy, beating his chest. Mommy, something hit me. Drops dead, bro. All the young people outside scramble. Pew, 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 pew.
Gone.
Somebody know who did it.
Ain't nobody saying that.
Y'all will go tear up the town about something that happened 3,000 miles away. But a 7-year-old can get popped in the crib in your own backyard. And y'all won't stand on the grounds about that. I lost a lot of respect for people, not just in my city, people
Right.
that year.
And-
And that's what I'm saying. The fake outrage,
That's what I'm saying.
that's what it all
Right,
that's
and,
what it
then,
is.
and then what you about to say right now? I watched Wallow. He said shout out Wallow on the.
Rest in
Pivot.
peace, Young Knowledge,
Yeah,
by the way.
When I watched the pivot, Wallow said everybody talking about they want help, but when you gonna be the help? You get what I'm saying? Everybody keep wanting to do all this extra stuff and all that stuff. Far as like you said, the situation that just happened. But when it comes to like everybody keeps saying they won't help, but when you know what you know, and you can do what you can do, when you gonna be the help or learn from your mistakes? Because that's black culture. Black culture is majority of the time is learning from your mistakes, and that's how you get better. Compared to a system type thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's just learning your culture or whatever. Now it's learning from your mistakes. So when you gonna become the help?
Look, y'all,
Teach
we
defeat.
getting very political, analytical, powerful right now. But let's take a little break, play some more tunes, play a good little commercial too, and take a little shout out to the sponsors, and we'll be right back with y'all with the flawless victory.
Oopsie.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey, hold on. Hey, producers, we need y'all every time we come back in. We want that to like just welcome us in
Let's get it. Let's get
while
it.
we saying it. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, welcome back to the flawless victory. My bad, Kobe. I cut you off.
All right,
Go
so
ahead.
It's okay.
Nah, you know this real raw too.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
so
yeah.
my fault. No, I ain't brought myself. So the question I say off camera, off screen, whatever. The question-
Before you say that, can I say something real
go
quick?
ahead.
I told my wife the other day because last week I gotta tell. I think everybody on the show has had a revelation, but me
Really?
so far. Yeah,
Okay.
you told about your near-death experience. Well, you died.
Yeah, I was
you
just
died.
gonna
You
say,
went. You
I
went in the
passed
darkness.
it, Yeah.
And Pat told about his upbringings when he was homeless in an Astro van outside of his place of employment.
Part one.
That's part one. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a part one. You know what I'm saying? Last weekend, man, we did a show, and we're supposed to have a good artist, a well acclaimed artist, a celebrity artist, because we gotta be real with y'all. We're supposed to have a well acclaimed artist join us, so I'm not gonna say no name because we're not messy and I've moved on. Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
So we supposed to have a actual celebrity on the show, and they didn't show up because it's supposed to be somewhat misunderstanding. It seems like the same cliche, and I kind of got back and dipped back into my same broke guy mindset. I said broke guy mindset. That's a mindset
Say it
people
one more
have.
time. Say it one more
Broke
time.
guy mindset. I want to say the other word, but we on radio. I can't.
Stand back. Yeah.
So my guys around me after he got me right beforehand so we could do it through the show, and then after the show we got a success coach, shout out to Miss Kim. Hey, shout out Miss Kim.
Shout out Miss Kim
Yes,
for
sir.
sure. Love you,
She
baby.
gonna be on the show. We want her to let y'all know drop some gems on y'all. But
Yeah, she got a great testimony.
and I'm gonna get to you, Chestnut. Let me say this. I gotta say
No,
this.
no, bro.
So she laid a gem on us that really changed my life, and I took that and I left, and on the way home, OGP Rose obviously got me. This guy here put me on to some stuff on the way, and I took through that, and I had a real like breakthrough with myself with my mental health, and I was struggling with anxiety. And yes, I'm telling the world, I was struggling with anxiety, anger management. My heart beats very fast, and I had to figure ways to calm myself down. And I figured what was the catalyst? It was me hanging on to stuff, acting like people against me. You know what I mean? I always got to prove myself because I was bullied as a kid. So, but other than that, it's just about moving forward. I told my wife, I said, I feel like I'm on a whole new lease of life. I really made some confessions to her about some things about being as a man and knowing I'm going to be better. But I told her that this man over here, OGP Rose, he is a guy, he's one of my role models. And I told him that on the way home. Didn't I? He's one of my role models, man.
You are.
I said that to him, man. He's one. So I just want to say thank you, bro. Because some people think that your role model got to be a celebrity, got to be somebody that's already doing it. Nah, they really don't, man. Because I can't even say my role model is my father. Rest in peace, Willie Richardson.
Each one teach one, baby. That's how we do.
I really feel that my dad died before, and he died on me really before I could just get that connection with him that I never had as a kid because of his Rolling Stone ways. My mom was his mistress. So I held on to that. I've been letting that, now I let that go. I held on to a lot of things that, maybe my kids do, or my wife do to me, or any other people do to me, or things people done to me in the past. I've let that go. I forgive all of y'all.
Love them too, though.
It's stuff that happened to me today. I forgave him. I've let it go. I feel so great doing stuff like that.
Bro, I'm gonna give you that, bro.
So I just want to thank you, Pat, for that. So I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. I just want to go ahead and put that out there.
Okay.
Chestnut, you go ahead and
Hold on, before you go there, you about to go in.
No, I want
to give a shout out.
Now he got to get a question first.
But I
He
got
can't
to
go
give
in
this
there.
shout out to the quietest member in the building, man. Listen, we got DJ Prime Tech in here.
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah,
DJ Prime
man,
taking the
look at
building,
this,
y'all.
sir.
The busiest man, DJ
In the building.
extraordinaire.
Real.
Photo, cinematography,
Right.
do it all.
Solid,
He found
but-
time to show up and show out with us, y'all. Listen, say something, bro. Holla at you, boy.
Say something,
man.
Prime.
Yo, what up?
Yeah.
I'm behind the camera right now, but I'm still here.
Hey,
Hey, if you listen to
Hey,
the
bro, I
song,
love this shit.
listen to the song "Working." That's Prime
That's
Tech.
right.
That's Prime. Hey, Tech, baby.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Now, Chestnut, man, you were about to ask us.
No, before I ask you about that, I got you on that.
Okay.
As far as your experience and knowing my dog Pat. But shout out to my dog right here, Prime, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give him a shout out because solid is still powerful. It's still powerful. But as far as you said who your role model is, man, role models are crazy, bro. It's not about celebrity, it's about what you felt and what you've been through. And somebody that's not trying to make you go the same road they've been through. You know what I'm saying? And that's powerful, you know what I'm saying? Pat gonna do the same thing gonna do for me. I call Pat anytime. The crazy part about OG,
Now I'm gonna see you crazy.
but the crazy part about OG, you can call him as being a father, by being a man,
Yep.
by being your brother.
Yes, sir.
You can call him by all of that. He will give you different perspective for whatever the conversation we having right
He
now.
can put on so many hats, y'all.
Cause he got them, and he deal with them. And he hit.
You like that?
Hold on. The crazy part is he gonna mention his flaws about I did what you did. Don't go that much. Don't go that way.
Facts.
Don't go that way. Cause if you go that way, you better be a grown man and deal with it and hold integrity and fix it. With your wife, woman, your family members, your brother, your sister, your cousin, auntie, uncle, you better fix it because if you don't fix it, how you gonna get better? How you gonna get better, bro?
You better know it, brother. You better
So,
know it.
that's all I want to say.
Uh,
But so my question is for all of y'all.
go ahead.
My question is all of y'all. We were talking about Brittany Garner. I'm glad she's free.
Yeah, we-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
I'm
want
glad
to.
she's
Yeah,
free.
we
I'm
want to
glad
harp
she's
on
free.
this.
But my question
last
is,
little
as far as
Brittany
black
Griner.
men, African American men,
Mm.
if it was Sue Bird, well, how would y'all feel the same way?
Like I was telling you, it would have been the same, but if it was her, it wouldn't have went down this way.
So a question for you after that. You say that because you're a basketball fan?
I'm saying, well, yeah. I
Because
know-
Sue Bird was just a woman that lived in the Summit. You feel like you would have cared?
I care because it's from a different perspective. Because I know prisoners of war. I was in the military,
Mm-hmm.
so my perspective and my outlook on that situation would be completely different from an average civilian. They don't know nothing about protocol. Don't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying, the Geneva Code of Conventions. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about the rules of engagement and all that stuff. So where I'm at is not where they gonna be at. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, kid, how would you feel? So hold on.
So
Sue Bird is a famous athlete.
correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Sue Bird's gonna be a
So-
Hall of
so-
Famer.
Right, definitely.
But hold on, and the question I'm gonna ask you because I feel like his answer was so pure.
First,
Not to
before you
teach
ask me
it.
that question, let me answer the question you posed.
Okay, go ahead.
I would feel the same way if it was Sue Bird because of the harsh. I feel that I would feel the same way for Sue Bird if, and that's a big if,
Mm-hmm.
they would do the same harsh things they did for Brittany Griner. But I think that if it was Sue Bird, she wouldn't be treated that way. I think she would have been released like maybe a week later or something. Now go ahead with your question.
And the other question I'm about to ask you was, you feel that way because of Sue Bird because she's white.
No, I would have the same feelings for Sue Bird as I would have for Brittany Griner if they did the same harsh things as they did it to Brittany Griner. But I think that being that Sue Bird is white, it would have not gotten to that extremity.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying.
No, I respect his opinion.
That's what I feel. That's what I feel.
No, I respect your opinion.
But just because she's white, no, I feel the same way. That if that the same way that it was towards Brittany Griner, if the consequences was the same. But I feel that if it was Sue Bird, the consequences would have been different.
You made a whole new word. I
I
like
love
that.
you.
Not
Pat.
the consequences.
Consequences.
Pat,
Consequences. Excuse me.
Prime, you heard that? The consequences.
You know what, Kobe?
Oh.
I challenge you to a
hold on,
No
Pat.
disqualification.
Let's go to
You can
Pat.
get it.
So I'm going down the line. I'm the
Sign
new
that
member,
waiver.
though. I'm the new member, but I ain't scary, though. I'm the new member, though, Pat.
Let's go.
It was a white female that's privileged, bro. How would you feel?
Who is Sue Bird again?
It don't matter.
So Sue Bird
it
is
don't
a
matter. Hold on.
Let
No,
them tell who she
that
is.
makes more of a
it was
case
a-
of body.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was really a funny question.
No.
Cause y'all explain who she was already.
No.
What I'm saying is
All right,
this. You know
I
what I'm
gotta
saying?
call her. I'm gonna give you Sue Bird.
I got you. I got you.
The consequences.
This is where I stand, bro.
Consequences.
I am
That ain't what you said.
a humanitarian.
You definitely are
Yeah.
that.
I'm a
You
humanitarian.
definitely are that.
In this thing we got called life, I've trained myself to not even see color. I recognize man, woman, child, and we all have a purpose, and we all gonna make mistakes, which all come with consequences. And guess what? It all boils down to this: everything happens for a reason. Somebody learned something from this, has gained some understanding from this debacle that they did not have. Somebody learned a valuable lesson. Miss Griner, she may put the weed down. I don't know. She's definitely gonna
Oh
walk
no,
a
I think
whole.
she back home. She finna smoke like a chimney.
But I'm saying is,
Oh, yeah, bro.
she has definitely
She ain't
learned.
smoked for 10 months.
Listen,
And he cut her
but I'm saying
And he
is
cut her
that-
hair.
Oh, for real?
But these things happen to you, and will happen to a lot of other people. No matter just by chance that you are a spectator at the suffering. Get out of God's way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get out
Let
God's way.
him work
Let
on
him
his
work.
pupils. Because that's what's going on. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Now, mind you, she made a mistake regardless of what. She made a
Yeah, she
mistake.
made a mistake, and everybody acknowledged that.
Now, she's a professor at that walk. Look, if anybody need to know anything about prisons in Russia, from her block,
She got a
her
doctorate.
neighborhood, her team, whatever. Oh, she has expertise in a walk that not many have stepped in. So this is why this happens, y'all. Y'all can feel sorry and do all the tears and all the hashtags, but we walk ourselves into these things, right?
Yeah.
You have to look just as strong as you went in. Keep your chest up. Keep that same energy and
So-
come out the same way.
So Pat, why I disagree with you as far as like, I don't think it was not that never. I felt like to me, as far as just the rules and regulation, as far as this, forget feelings, words, definition, what the meaning is, a law, whatever you saying as far as whatever. Brittany Griner wasn't the first Brittany Griner that was it, but she wasn't famous.
No, it's all about that notoriety.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So my question is, you don't know who Sue Bird is. You never met her, never heard her, or whatever. But she's more famous than Brittany Griner.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Period.
I didn't know who Brittany Griner was.
That's my point. That's
Oh, no, I knew exactly who she was.
what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
gonna lie, she's more
Hold on. What I'm saying is, Brittany Griner is a dog. She's a hooper.
Brittany Griner's a dog.
Regardless of
Brittany
whatever.
Griner's a dog.
Brittany Griner right now can get 4 more rings right now. She's not my point to Sue Bird because Sue Bird was a hooper and she did her thing. And she's for the black coaches too. So she ain't no like privileged person that wanna do what like nah. But if Sue Bird came in the picture, like you said, if Sue Bird came in the picture, we won't talk about it. We won't, bro. We won't. I don't care what y'all say. We won't talk about Sue Bird right now.
No, we won't talk about
The
it.
media
No.
will, bro.
I don't know. The media will, but we won't.
what?
No, we won't. We
Let's
won't.
be real now. Hold on. Let's be real.
We won't.
We won't.
We
Let's
won't.
keep it real. Come on, let's
Sue
keep it real.
Bird,
We won't.
Sue Bird probably wouldn't have showed up on my timeline.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
That
I'm
was
saying,
real.
yeah. We won't.
Thank you.
I agree with you,
How
though.
the internet operates.
I agree.
You know what? When Brittany got locked up, I guarantee you, every black person on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, that was like the first thing on their timeline, bro.
Mhm.
But it ain't your fight.
Right.
That's just the fact of the matter. It ain't your fight. I know. Look, at my gig, we hire guys all the time, and most of those guys come in. Some of them just get out of the pen. Some guys jumping out. They got records and all that kind of stuff, and they go into court and they fighting charges. So they have to take time off to go fight them charges. Right? You know what? We'll get back to it because I since the end of this. Let's play
love
some
the
music,
energy.
y'all, because we got to go in on this
Cause,
right
Ball,
we,
you
don't,
gotta go in
we
and
might
ball.
we might not be wanting to have fights, and the fight we don't want to have is with our sponsor. So we're
Nah.
gonna cut to another break,
Yes,
and we'll be
sir.
back with more of the
Flawless victory.
Yo, welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Is that gonna be a thing?
I don't know,
It
man. We
gotta
might-
be.
we might do that. Hey, man, before we, hey, man.
Shout out to
before we-
Mace. Hold on, shout out to
before we get-
Mace.
Yeah, I
Shout out
know,
to Mace.
right?
Shout out to Mace.
But before we
cannot
get,
rap, though.
stop that. Before we get back to everything, man, I want to give a shout out to having my big bro Duran with me in the building.
Duran,
Yeah,
my boy,
Back in
welcome
the
home.
building. Welcome home,
My
baby.
bro been down.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
My bro been
You
down.
wanna say?
long.
Hold on. You wanna say something? Go ahead.
Nah,
Nah, yeah, that's it. Nah, I'm straight.
You want me to do
You
talking?
enjoying the moment
But
though?
look, my
Enjoying the
bro
moment?
been down longer than some of y'all been saying y'all was real.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give a quick.
authentic.
Yeah,
Being real,
I
being
just wanted to
authentic.
give a shout out to my bro for being here
Yes,
in the
sir.
building
Appreciate
while
your
recording
presence,
this
bro.
show, man.
Appreciate
So
your presence, man.
appreciate you being here, P-Dog. Now, in other news, we've been talking sports pretty much the whole episode. We're gonna get to some goodness, some thickness.
Yes, sir.
Coach Prime leaving Jackson State to go to
Yeah.
Colorado. I'm gonna start on this one because, damn it, I'm gonna start on this
And it's
one.
close to home for you.
Right,
Yeah,
No,
right.
no,
It's
So-
close to home for you.
no, because it comes to home, because he's the biggest person here. So of course
But
it's
it's the Alabama
Hey,
league.
he is.
no, not only that, he's the
biggest
biggest
nigga
person
here.
here. Like,
Hey, Duran, how much
I'm not
you
doing
weigh,
the offensive line
bro?
guard.
What you at? Where you in? You don't know?
My brother like one
You-
something,
you-
one, two something.
No,
He
I'm
about
220.
two.
I'm 280.
Yeah, he look about two.
Yeah.
You 280. He look about 240.
286, 282,
About
I
240.
ain't messing with you, bro.
Yeah, so
We got big niggas in the building.
so let me-
Negroes. Excuse
right,
me.
yeah,
We got big
so
Negroes in the
you can't say
building.
that.
My bad.
Yeah,
Look,
man.
hey, edit.
All right,
He gonna be professional.
Hey, they gonna be laughing at us like this stuff is really raw. That's what people gonna love us for.
it's
We real.
authentic. You know what I'm saying? Consequences and all.
Let's get it, Coach. What you got, Coach?
Listen,
So they know who you are.
y'all being mad about Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State. I can understand if you are an alum, you play there, you from there. I can get it because you don't want your coach to leave. But you people that had nothing to do with that program, first of all, a lot of y'all didn't even know the school existed before he became the coach. So let's just start there. Let's just start there. Let's really start there. You had no idea that the school existed.
Oh,
I did because I follow HBCUs, but that's cool. So you mad? Shout out. You know what I'm saying? So let's start there. You didn't even know about the school. Then the disrespect y'all showed that man at the last game. That man has brought more than notoriety to that school, to every HBCU that participates in these sports programs. He got Jackson State a new field, new facilities, new equipment, leverage relationships with multiple Fortune 500 companies to make y'all life easy there. He has set up the next coach to come in and not have that much work to do. Now, if y'all mad about him leaving, who matched the offer from Colorado? Who matched it? Who's gonna give Prime that same $5 million?
Not Auburn. It should have been Auburn.
No.
Should have been Florida State.
No. What you gotta do?
My bad for interrupting.
He started. It wasn't he. He started though.
But nobody's matching that offer, and that man from the beginning said, if an offer comes, I'll take a look at it. I'll entertain it. So from the jump. So he never said I'm here to stay forever. That man has been there 3 years. Y'all won the championship the last 2 years. You went undefeated this year. What more do you want that man to do with that program? Now a Power 5 school comes calling that's been trashed for years.
Man, bro.
For years.
Colorado.
Yeah, trash. They are in the bottom 3 of winning percentage for the last 20 years. Let that sink in. So they've been trashed for a long time. They're bringing somebody. It's Deion Sanders. And y'all mad? Oh, y'all talking about it must be the money. Damn it, he had a song called Must Be the Money. So, yes, he wants to get paid. And so, and now you got students that don't want to play for him. That's fine. From what I understand, that transfer portal has been jumping.
Well, it's not even that. He told. Okay. So let me kind of hop on a bit. First off, I really mess with Deion Sanders. I've been messing with Deion Sanders. I mess with him as a football player because he's the greatest. I think that Deion Sanders is the greatest cornerback in NFL history.
I'm gonna roll with that.
So the reason why I say it is because of how he took risks and it actually worked for this guy, and the things that he says. Like he said, I was looking at his recent press conferences and interviews, and basically he was talking to the team and stuff like that, to the new Colorado team. Now, he told these guys, I told my mama that she would never, ever have to work another day in her life when I get older. I'm going to be rich. She never have to worry about anything. And I would not stop until I do it. And he did it. Things like that, he's a guy who speaks things into existence and he believed it and he achieved it. I believe a lot of things he said. And he's another one of my role models because I listen to things that he says. He helps me with my team, with my football team. I coach an 8U football team in Columbia, South Carolina, Northeast Wolfpack. Shout out to Coach Troy Davis, big bro. You help pave me a way to get through these kids. You give a platform for my sons to play.
Yes, sir.
But Deion knows how to. He know how to galvanize a group of young men, bro. His biggest thing is not even about. He said it's not about the NIL. It's about the NFL. It's not about the NIL, it's about the NFL. Now, he said we will handle the NIL because we know it's there. But it's about the NFL. And it's about getting these guys to graduate as college graduates. But so, he's changing the game. He went to Jackson State. Jackson State, nobody knew Jackson State until Deion Sanders got there, like Kobe said. Nobody knew who they were. They had maybe subpar good seasons, maybe losing season here and there, then a subpar season, They probably catch a nice, good little D2 bowl game.
But what I'm saying is, when's the last time before Prime got there? When did you see HBCU games
First
on ESPN?
Off, you have
on ESPN. I am from Alabama.
No.
I have never seen Alabama A&M or Alabama State on ESPN.
Correct. Or Southern University.
Right,
Let alone NC State.
Just rambling.
So it's a difference between.
And Appalachian State.
Hold on.
That's not it.
I thought it was. My bad. Hey, my bad.
Consequences.
It's a difference between somebody being angry and somebody being hurt. They hurt right now.
Of course.
So they
Because now he's in the Power 5.
So they regardless of whether Power 5, Power 4, Power, they hurt because he left. So it's not about whatever he doing for best for them, because if they don't think about Deion only, what he did for for the college,
They should still
they'd
thank
be
that man for
good.
his
They
contribution.
would celebrate. They would motivate. Do whatever. And
But you thank him for that help.
that's
Not-
what I'm
you're not
saying. But we
denigrating
got to understand when it comes to black community, sometimes our hurt is anger.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So we
I
got
agree.
to realize if I did something best for me that hurt you, you're angry, but you're not thinking about what's best for
But
me.
I prefaced that at the beginning of my statement. I understand your feelings if you go there, you're an alarm, or you play there. I said that at the beginning because I understood that from the jump.
I'm talking about emotional intelligence. Though. I'm not talking about as far as you go there or not, because most people probably go there, they probably root for him. I'm talking about it's the outsiders that's saying something.
It's the inside.
It's-
You should've
it's-
saw
but
that.
understand-
You
but
should've
understand
saw how
this,
they
though.
treated him at that game.
Understand this, though.
What they were saying to that man, the
Hold on. So
disrespect.
you telling me right now it's more insiders than outsiders?
It's just as much.
It's just as much. I
And
think
it,
exactly.
and it hurt worse when it's heard from the inside.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
It
That's
doesn't
probably
hurt
worse.
much when you know your purpose, bro.
But understand this though.
Not
but-
to him. First of all, Dion ain't fazed.
That's what I'm
No.
saying.
Oh, at all.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is it's more hurt, and then to the point they don't express as it hurt, they express as
But-
anger.
But understand this though. He is a guy that dedicated every Sunday to go to some lucky black person's home. And I'm sorry to put it to black people, but that's just what it was there in Jackson State.
Well, he did an uplifting.
He went there to spend and have Sunday dinner with the family. So he laid roots there, and for the successor to be successful, and he actually appointed someone for them to look at
I tell you
to
what.
keep the culture going.
So-
So
speaking of
I ain't gonna
Sunday
lie to y'all.
dinners, hold on. Speaking of Sunday
Right.
dinners and eating good, you know what it's time for?
what?
It's time for another slice.
Oh yeah,
of
we gotta
humble
hit a
pie.
slice.
Slice,
Yep.
slice,
Yeah,
slice.
slice.
So,
Yeah,
let's go.
slice.
We start with Rich Chamberlain.
Oh,
To
yes, sir.
start the show with a slice, and we got to end the show with a slice from
From
OG
P.
P.
Rose.
Rose. OG, let us have it, man.
Obviously, godly, by the way, in case you ain't know. Listen, y'all. I'm kind of gonna ride the same wave a little bit. I'm gonna start with, we are all here on this planet, on this rock. This thing spinning in the middle of oblivion to be used. All I see is people going on Facebook. People use you. Listen, if you are not useful to somebody, you will not be used by anybody. How about that?
Flush them out.
Oh, no job, no family member. You are no good to the collective. How about that? You are here to be used. I'm tired of selfish individuals thinking they just gonna be here and just do them. I hear you. I'm just gonna do me. Do you then? But don't lean when doing you ain't sufficient. Because I tell people now in family and in circles, to be treated like family, you have to be family along the way. So I have close blood who don't get treated by blood when they hit that little that gap in the bridge. Because guess what? If I ain't heard from you in 6-7 months, now you hit a gap, you expect me to come lay out for you to go the long way? And I feel for everybody. I feel your pain. But understand, what's working is working. And we work with what is working, which means if you are being family, family always is there to lean on each other. Friends are always there to lean on friends.
There you go.
You have to be a work in progress.
There you go.
To be useful, people. That's what it's all about. And what Deion Sanders did, he showed up to Jackson State. And guess what? They used him, but he was useful.
Correct.
He used himself to the utmost.
Almost.
And when he felt like he was being
He
abused,
took his whole heat.
he got out of Dodge. He exercised his options.
There you go.
And what I'm saying is, listen, y'all, we are all here to be used, but we are not here to be abused.
Yes.
You sit there to be abused, guess whose fault that is?
Yours.
I talk to a lot of ladies, even guys.
Accountability,
You
bro.
sit in these relationships and you want to say, well, they did this to me. How long have you been together? 4 or 5 years. Well, why you still going through that?
People can only do what you allow.
People only do to you what you
You allow.
accept.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
That's
So
what I'm about to
listen,
say. That's
so
what I'm about to
understand,
say.
You accept your suffering. So guess what? The person who's doing it to you, they get comfortable being. My mom always told me this when she was a young girl. She said, I ain't love none of these Negroes. But she said,
Oh, shit.
She said, I ain't love none of these Negroes. But what she said was, if you're going to love me, and I keep doing the way I'm doing them, there's a word She says he's a glutton for punishment. A glutton for punishment, which means you love this suffering. You want to get beat up. Don't go cry about it later.
There you go.
You deserve it.
There you go.
If you sat still in it, and I just heard Miss Jennifer Lewis said this one. She said, you sit in poop long enough, you stop smelling it.
Stop.
That's my slice, y'all.
Hey man, look, man. We appreciate everybody, man. Look, that was his slice. I hope y'all take that slice very useful. I hope y'all take this whole show very useful. I hope y'all like our guest hosts, potential most likely coming in episodes near you. So let us know how y'all feel about them. Please like the show, Flawless Victory, on every platform: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know it. We're here. This is it. It's your boy Rich Chamberlain.
And I am the Alabama ambassador, Jacoby Boykins.
Yeah.
And here's your boy OGP
Rose.
Rose.
And I'm the guest, Daniel Chestnut.
Yes,
This
sir.
has been-
Bishop Chestnut. And this has been great. This is the Flawless Victory.
Victory.
Whoopsie.